yes, we just got out of seeing 28 years later,
We sure
The
did.
Bone Temple. Nia DaCosta takes over for Danny Boyle. Alice Garland writes the movie again. Just like the first movie, a completely different film, but a hell of an experience.
Yeah. I'm processing it still, honestly.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. It is a very different movie than the last one.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually kind of like two movies.
Yeah, there's two different storylines that are happening kind of simultaneously with where we left off with Jimmy and the Jimmies, Sir Jimmy and the Jimmies.
Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal.
Yes, Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal. And the story that we saw in the first movie as well with Dr. Ian Kelson and the alpha zombie, Samson, which was the storyline that really resonated with me. I thought that the way they told that storyline with Samson was beautifully told. And the actor who plays Samson gave such a great nonverbal performance.
And Ray Fiennes is awesome in this movie.
Dude,
and Jack
so
O'Connell
good.
is great in this movie too. But while I'm watching him, I'm like, well, how are these stories going to emerge? I have an idea. Like, I think I know how these are going to emerge.
Yeah.
And then it does. And the merging is very satisfying.
It is.
The last third of this film, whoa. But like it's also a really difficult movie to sit through too. The violence in this movie is extremely upsetting.
Yeah.
What these characters are going through is really upsetting. Spike from the first film, Alfie Williams.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't like seeing him with these Jimmies.
Yeah, Alfie Williams, who plays Spike, who was kind of the centerpiece of the first movie, takes a bit of a back seat. He feels more like an observer, but at the same time...
He's trapped in his story.
Yeah, he's trapped
in
his
story. And we're
story.
trapped with him.
But he still serves a good purpose. He serves a purpose in the storyline, especially when you get to the third act.
Yeah, I
of this
think
movie.
ultimately everything is very satisfying, and I think it was worth going through all of this horrible stuff. And there's true beauty in the movie too.
Yeah, it is.
There's like it's also like just utterly absurd at times too. But enjoyably absurd.
Yeah.
And I was shocked that this film got 3 applause breaks from our crowd.
Yeah, this was an interesting crowd to see the movie with because. Yeah.
But I think they were just responding to the movie. I think those are 3 valid applause breaks. That first applause break, like by myself, I wouldn't have applauded. But because we got the permission of the other people, I'm like, I'll applaud this. I was shocked. It's just so totally different from the last movie. Stylistically, pretty different too.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see the connective tissue between the two movies, but Nia DaCosta is like really doing her own thing.
She really is. She really is. I mean, she's had 2 movies come out within the last 3 to 4 months. I like seeing what she did with this movie. I hope, not to give any spoilers as far as like how this movie ends, but I do hope that we can complete this trilogy. I know that the 2 movies that we got, the third movie hasn't been, from what I hear, hasn't been greenlit yet. But
I would love a third film.
I would love a third movie.
But I would also say that the ending that we get in this is enough for me as well. I think the final lines of the Bone Temple say enough for me to just be like, okay, that's all I get. I'm satisfied.
Yeah, it does leaves you wanting more, but I think also you can look at it as a very satisfying conclusion as well.
What this movie does is it makes me want to go back and watch 28 Days Later, even 28 Weeks Later, and then do another rewatch of 28 Years Later.
Yeah, so this is a high mark for me. Definitely a movie I want to sit on for a minute and think about some more. Definitely will probably check this one out again. Definitely worth watching if you've seen 28 Years Later and you really liked it. If you just like this franchise, this one is definitely worth a watch.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.